young man.
How are you?
This was the moment Francis Rossi was reunited with fellow musicians and road crew he hadn't seen since 2019. He's now 72. Two other long-serving members of the band are also senior citizens, and they feared that COVID could have ended their careers.
And I think I phoned Andrew and said it to Andrew that we may never work again because of the way I thought how serious the situation was, not just because of us per se.
The easing of COVID restrictions means they will be back on stage at the end of this month, but they're well aware how much work will be needed to get gig fit.
Most of the worry in this has been trying to get physically fit, trying to get the lung capacity up again. And today everybody's these are the longest rehearsals we've ever had. It's the longest the band and myself particularly has ever been off. I've never been off ever since the first gig in October '62. I hadn't been off this long, so it's completely uncharted territory. So and that really makes me jumpy.
Are there going to be nerves when you go on stage then for the first time?
I hope not, because that's not good. There is something I desperately don't want to let them down or be anywhere near substandard or what we consider substandard.
But for now, they won't be rocking all over the world. COVID and Brexit rules have made playing in Europe more complicated, so concerts on the continent have been postponed until later this year.
In Europe, you just don't know from country to country, even internally in some countries. It's still impossible.
I think restrictions there keep changing, and it makes it very difficult for us, and we mustn't mention the B word, this idea that there are boundaries and barriers, and it's causing us a lot of worry. And now our truck company has a base in Europe, but it's an English company. All this kind of stuff is going on. So it's too much up in the air, and I'm sure it affects lots of other businesses too.
Two founder members of Quo, Rick Parfitt and Alan Lancaster, have passed away in recent years, but still the band rock on. Perhaps only Mick Jagger and Keith Richards can match Francis Rossi's desire to perform live again and again. Ian Woods, News at 10.